Welcome back to the Two Monkeys podcast, where we dive deep into our favorite shows in science fiction. Today we're asking a tough question. In the show 12 Monkeys, whose plan was more ethical? Dr. Katarina Jones with her time-traveling efforts, or Dr. Elliot Foster with his mission to cure the plague in the present? This conflict is best seen in episode 8 of the first season of 12 Monkeys, where Dr. Jones is demanding Dr. Foster's core stabilizer to fix the time machine.
Yeah, this argument is one of our biggest and most controversial topics. On one side, we have Dr. Jones, a pragmatic and intelligent survivor that believes the best and only way to save all of humanity is through fixing the past by stopping the virus before it begins. On the other side, we have Dr. Foster, being a leader amongst the Spearhead facility, working on a cure for the virus to save the people left from the virus. The visuals in this scene project the intensity of both Dr. Jones's and Dr. Foster's emotions by the close-ups.
Let's start with Jones. On paper, her plan looks heroic. She wants to prevent billions of deaths by erasing the plague at its original point in time. If it works, you don't just save the survivors, you save the entire world as it once was.
Yes, but at the cost of so much more. Her intentions may seem good, but they put many lives and the future of the world at stake. Dr. Jones seems to focus too much on the past, rather than what is happening around her in the present.
This raises the ethics question. Is it right to risk rewriting history, erasing whole lives and events just because it might lead to a better outcome? Do the ends justify the means in this scenario?
That's a good question. His plan on paper is much slower and less futuristic, but it's more systematic and predictive than altering the course of time itself. Dr. Jones places a focus on the current times and the people around him and accepts the fate of many deaths. He lives on the fact to not try to play God, but do what you have.
But here's the problem. The plague is mutating constantly. His medical approach might never succeed, despite his best efforts. By clinging to the present, Foster risks humanity being stuck in a world where billions are gone and their survivors never really escape the threat of the disease.
That's a fair point to say, but with the plague mutating constantly, the approach of finding a cure may never get to a medical breakthrough point. Staying in the present while there's technology to fix the past risks the lives of billions. But with Dr. Jones's time machine, it offers much more opportunity, disregarding the risks. At least this option solves the problem from the root, rather than accepting what has happened. Ethically, Dr. Jones's vision saves much more than Dr. Foster's, and seems to have potential in finding a direct result.
It is worth noting that there are flaws with both the ideas. With Jones, she's willing to kill for the chance of success. And with Foster, he's unwilling to take a risk even when the present looks hopeless.
Yes, which makes for such a great view of an ethical divide. Are you siding with Jones with a potential risk at creating a paradox in the death of people? Or are you siding with Foster that places a focus on the people that are left rather than saving the billions that are dead?
Personally, I lean towards Jones. I think her approach is more ethical. The stakes are just too high. If there's a chance to stop the plague at the beginning and prevent all the death and suffering completely, I think it's definitely worth the risk.
I personally do as well. Dr. Jones has much more potential with a better outcome than Dr. Foster by only saving the people left and the risks of the virus mutating more. I find it much better to save the entire timeline than be stuck in a post-virus world forever.
12 Monkeys presents this dilemma in a very creative and comprehensive way. It's a good show in that it is able to raise these thought-provoking questions while still being entertaining and capturing to the audience. It brings these questions to the viewer, prompting them to come to their own conclusions.
Great. Thank you guys for listening to our weekly podcast. Listen in on our next episode where we discuss in-depth observations about future episodes. See you guys next time.